Welcome to Workforce Solutions tutorial on online video meeting etiquette. Online meeting etiquette has many of the same values as in-person meetings, but there are several areas where it's different. Our objectives today are: what is video conferencing etiquette, otherwise known as video netiquette? The three areas of video netiquette and tips on successful video conferencing. Netiquette is the correct or acceptable way of communicating on the internet. It's respecting others' views, displaying common courtesy when posting, and behaving in online discussion groups. It's defined as a set of rules for acceptable online behavior. What is video netiquette? Well, it's the same as netiquette, but applied to video communications. It's how you sound, how you look, and how you participate. Sound has two aspects to it. First of all, it's the sound around you. They can pose an issue for the viewer. You might be used to them, but the viewer is not, and combined with other participant sounds can produce a poor sound. Audit your work environment and fix unwanted sounds. Children at home while you're working can pose a particular problem. I'm sure those of you with younger children know they feel if mom or dad is home, they can come to you at any time. You might need to develop some strategies to control this, such as a stand or sit spot, where the child goes to stand or sit quietly to let you know they need your attention. Childcare is another solution, if only for days when you know you are on video a lot. Some video meetings give you the option of using your phone or computer for audio. Computer audio is more common. If you use computer audio, take steps to make sure you have a good connection. If possible, a direct hardwire from your modem to your computer is best. Wi-Fi signals can degrade rapidly based on several factors, such as distance, walls, or other barriers in between the computer and your modem. Sometimes other appliances, like an operating microwave, can interfere with your Wi-Fi signal. Another part of how you sound is how well your voice is picked up by the microphone. An optimal solution is a headset with microphone cancellation. A hands-free Bluetooth earpiece you may already have for your phone is a good solution. Laptop microphones are typically not very good. But if you have no choice, you need to take a couple steps. Remove any outside sounds around you, a fan, TV, music, that may make you hard to hear. In some cases, the hum of your laptop fan through your desktop may be an issue. You may need to put felt pads or similar under the rubber laptop feet. Laptops have a function called automatic gain. They will automatically increase the sensitivity when you're not talking if another sound is detected. That means you'll have another sound going in and out of hearing when you start and stop talking. It's very annoying. So pay attention to the sound around you that others may hear. Review your technology and connections to make sure it works for the best sound. Children at home can pose a special problem you need to address. Consider some additional accessories for good sound like a headset, and be aware of the special issues a laptop mic can pose. The second aspect is how you look in video netiquette. If your office looks like this, you've got a problem. Hopefully it's not that bad. Look at the background. While it's not ugly, it is a bit distracting. Here the person is using a masking tool, an option some video conferencing tools have to blur the background. You can clearly see the difference here. It's much less distracting. In video conferencing, you need to remember you control what the other people see. Of course, just like an in-person meeting, you dress professionally and act like a professional. Here you can see the difference between someone who's taken care to be a professional and look professional versus someone who hasn't. You control what the other person sees. One of the things you can control is your position and how your lighting is set up. The danger of wearing good clothing from the top up. Dress head to foot gets you the mood and prevents mistakes. Find out where the camera lens is and practice looking at that when you talk. The interviewer will think that you're looking right at them. Eyes should be level with the camera wherever it is on your computer or phone. Soft lighting from the front is the best kind of lighting to have. This guy's got some fancy video conferencing light in addition to the window light. It's nice, but you don't need that. One or two table lights in front of you will do nicely. If you're not sure if you have soft lighting, look at the shadows. A defined shadow is hard lighting. A diffuse shadow, like here, is soft lighting. It's much more pleasant. His posture sends a message that he's paying attention. It's good posture sitting upright. His camera is on. Never attend a video conference with your camera turned off. The desktop area in view is clean and uncluttered. So how does your office look to the viewer? Use the background blur to hide anything that may attract attention or be unattractive. Remember, you control what the other people see. Set up your phone or laptop or desktop for a great look. And finally, dress professionally, head to toe. The final aspect is how you participate. In order to participate and connect, you need to have your video camera on. It's actually considered poor video netiquette to have your camera off in a video conference. It's okay if you're presenting content in the screen or just one person is on the call if you're moving location or stepping out for a moment to turn your camera off. Otherwise, you need to leave it on. Here's the same video conference with all the participants visible. Notice it's more friendly and easier to connect with people. That's why you have a video conference. Give a warning for a video conference or even a person-to-person video call. Give a heads up by email or text before you do it. They may not be ready for how they look when you call. They may be in the middle of something important they need to finish. Or they might not even be there yet. Surprising someone with a video call is a cardinal sin of video etiquette. Don't rely on body language or hand gestures. They may not be easy to see. You may see this when you're in person. However, this is what you might be looking at in a video conference. Can you tell what he's doing with his right hand? If you are presenting using PowerPoint or some other graphic, remember that it will be much smaller and harder to see in a video conference call, so size it accordingly. Test your audio and video before starting a conference call. It only takes a couple minutes. Here's some things you might find by doing that and fix before your video conference starts. Weak internet or Wi-Fi connection that you can fix by moving closer or taking another solution. You might have the wrong mic or camera selected in your laptop or computer. The Bluetooth headset that you use might not be on or connected. The appearance or background is unsuitable and you can move or choose blur to fix that. The computer may have too many programs running and it can't process the heavy bandwidth of a video conference. Mute your mic when you're not talking. It prevents extra noise in the whole system that everyone hears. Use the hands up signal to tell others you want to say something. You can also use chat to ask questions and not interrupt. Introduce yourself when you start. People may not be able to see who's talking, so when you start. It's hard to identify you just by the sound of your voice. To review, for participation, always have your camera on in video conferences. Don't start a spontaneous video meeting or individual call without warning. Don't rely on body language or gestures. Be conscious of the size your viewer sees your material in that you're presenting in a video conference. Always test your audio and video before a conference call. Mute your mic when not talking. Remember to turn your mic on, though, when you do talk. And when you speak, identify yourself. So, we learned what video netiquette is. We reviewed sound, look, and participation, the three aspects of video netiquette. And along the way, we learned tips on improving in all these areas. Thank you for viewing our tutorial on video netiquette. Now you can have an impressive video conference presence.